guys still are within this cold, breezy, cavernous interior. The corpse of this creature still lies right next to you there, Jezra.
Don't. Am I a robotic for anyone?
Not really.
No?
No.
I need to check. Hold on.
You're short.
But,
Hold on. I need to check something.
Yeah, what'd you guys think of my meme that I dropped in there about that?
Wait, the perfect use of that shot from V for Vendetta was what made it for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I would love to have the memory and the vocabulary to come up with a speech like that. And every great word in it was a V word. It's like, that's some serious fucking writing. Only if we can get Dakota to do it sometime.
right.
I'm the big bad guy. Fuck. Gotta read the same thing.
All right. So, with that, you guys still basically within this cavern. There is still a bit of a low-hanging fog at the bottom of this little crevasse here. And this whole area still kind of has the lingering smell of decaying flesh.
I'll be right back.
So,
And lightly barbecued dragonborn.
yes. Now, more that you feel like you are close to death, as in you feel a burning sensation all around your body, but you would think maybe it's like you've been burned. But yeah, looking all around your body, it's like all of your scales have cracked apart, and there is like black kind of your blood has kind of turned more of like a black, and it's just like oozing out in places. Meanwhile, this point, which we left off.
It looked like something that crawled out of an LA sewer.
Yes.
Can vouch for that.
That's right. So,
Wait, should my HP be 0 now?
your HP is, if you guys take a short rest, which would take 30 minutes, and you guys can do that, just, know you are still within the
Wait, I thought we did.
dungeon.
I thought we did.
Well, basically, I gave you guys the option to do that. I'm just also reminding you guys are in the... that's right. I think if we do remember, you guys backtracked. So we actually should be saying, I think you guys decided to camp out back in the cells, didn't we? I think that's what we said. Well, we
were gonna stay in the cells where we had a one-way entrance that we could watch and rest up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember now because we were all kind of getting to the end point there, getting tired. So, all right, so winding it in to make it accurate. What the hell are you doing, game? It's just going nuts.
The fuck?
There we go. Nice and easy now.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Just moving it to where like you guys have just rested and you are now kind of outside the cell area.
Yeah.
And in that case, if you guys did take a short rest, you guys can roll hit dice if you have them.
Yeah.
I got one. I think I used to have two. I think I remember using one.
You do have.
I'm trying to remember.
Every time you get a long rest, you regain hit dice. I think the last time you used the hit dice, it was back in the hideout, the goblin hideout.
Yeah.
So you would have already regained it since you guys rested at the tavern in Fendelver. I'm not Fendelver, sorry, Phandalin.
Amber used her hit dice. I don't remember using mine at all. I
No,
think I might have
yours-
used one in here.
Yep,
No.
you're precisely right. You still have two, is
I'm-
what it says.
On mine, I see one.
Really? Because I'm looking right at your character sheet. I'll pull it up again. Down where it says HD, it
Yeah.
says 2.
Okay. I thought it would be like multiple dice in there to represent it.
Really? This is how it's gonna be? This is how you're gonna fucking be?
I'm gonna guess you're
Really now?
talking about your jog.
That was terrible.
And that's how you deal with that.
Folks, welcome to the stream.
Good thing a lot of this is gonna be edited out before it goes on YouTube.
Let's
now.
see.
You were gonna stay in the kennel.
So remember, Kai's already used his healing ability. He used it on Jezra, because Sarlin was still hurt. So I'm gonna have to use a hit dice because I'm walking death.
Yeah, you can use 1 or 2. You can use as many as you want during a short rest.
That was awful.
So you can roll the second.
That went any further, you could have been fucking put down.
You can roll the second one next.
Might as well because I don't really want to walk into a fight and get my ass handed to me.
There you go.
That was
Yes.
not how you were fucking raised.
Yeah, what was that all about? There you go. You're all fresh and ready to rock and roll. Now,
Whew.
I've gone from looking like somebody halfway tarred and feathered me to half-ass. Well, can't say half-ass human.
What is your HP at right now?
I'm back to 1.
I'm at 8.
I'd say at this point, like with the rest and all that, and Kai kind of tending to wrapping up the worst parts of where the scales cracked apart, you are feeling much better now.
Nothing whiskey can't handle.
This magic, this magical effect that caused this or whatever is definitely waned enough.
Yeah.
I see Sean is typing. But anyway. I'll see what he says when it actually comes through.
Yeah.
He is playing an NPC for a reason. So yeah, you guys would have took 30 minutes, and being back here, away from all of it, you spend the 30 minutes in mostly quiet amongst your companions. Nothing really shows, no sounds kind of indicate anything in a nearby presence.
Oh. Damn.
A meter reader? Oh, okay.
Oof.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no, I understand now why he kicked her ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was the dog. Yep.
I don't know, when I first started hearing that, I was like, is he chasing a mouse around the room or something? Then I heard him go, that's how it's done. Like, the fuck did you do to that mouse?
But anyways, bringing us back in. Yeah, you are wrapped up here and there and feeling much better, obviously. In the 30 minutes, you guys were not interrupted.
Yeah.
The rest was obviously
Uneventful.
uneventful and well done, as you were able to get back a little bit of that much needed HP now. So let's go ahead and we'll just jump back into it from right here. How do you guys want to proceed?
I would say definitely head back into the chasm.
Okay. And do you want a certain marching order?
Uh, uh,
Well, Amber, you want lead?
sure.
I would. I
We'll
would.
have the crazy lady with the axe standing in the front. She does her job well.
Oh hell yeah, I do. A little too
Now,
much.
how do you want to do this? Like this or the other way around?
You can do it
I
like
have
that.
to-
All right. So retracing in, you guys go all the way in. Nothing halts, catches your attention, or stops you. Otherwise, I'll just move your tokens, or at least to there, and then you can obviously move yourselves as you need. But yeah, you retrace your steps, find your way through the secret door that you had obviously previously opened up, and you find yourselves in this same cavernous interior.
Yeah.
As we
Low.
know, there's the way back to the pool room.
Yep, you were told there was an alternative way to get to this area.
Let's see, there's the north passage out. I really can't see if there's one to the south. I'm guessing there must be one. It looks like if we come across that south bridge and go down, there might be a passage down there. What do you think, Sarlin?
I think he just messaged BRB.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we'll say Jezra steps forth, kind of does a little look-see. Making a perception check. You can as well if you want to fully ascertain what you kind of see around here.
I might as well go for it.
It is still in the dark. There is few outlets of light though. So it is going to still be, you do have dark vision though, so I'll say it's a straight roll. So yeah. Campaign, player, character, Jezra, open, skills, perception, +4, right there. Whoopty. Okay. So yeah. You both kind of looking there is a couple passages as you kind of are able to look around. I'll put some markers. You see that there is a passage going off this way. There's a passage going off this way. And there's a passage going off this way. Obviously, you have a feeling the one on the bottom, from us relating to the map, the southern eastern cube is probably the one that backtracks to the pools.
And there's nothing
There is one there, yeah, that you do
way down
notice.
here.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
And I forgot to, I neglected to say, there is one that goes out this way too.
I just want to make sure since I couldn't really put a point or anything down there.
No, you're all right.
So we can not concern ourselves too much with the southeastern passage. We already know that's just going to take us back to where we started. The northwest passage, that to me seems like a good way to go. I mean, it's obviously, at least from where I'm at, I can see there's stairs going up. I think I can see a hint of stairs on the southwest passage. That straight south one, don't know. What do Jezra and Kai feel?
Smelling the air, Jezra kind of does comment. Well, there is definitely fresh air in here. It is drafty. As she points towards the southernmost entrance, I believe that goes the outside.
I would guess that would be
with-
the secret entrance that the boy once saw.
Most likely.
That leaves two choices. Who wants to go north? Who wants to go south?
I'll go south.
What's your thoughts, Jezra?
Go either way. I suggest we stay together.
Yeah, definitely don't want to split up after that last mess. Oh, fucking chair.
Right. I still don't have any healing spells. Not unless we take 8 hours of rest. And that's a little risky right now. So
That half hour was alone pretty bad for us to do, but we're sadly, thanks to me, stuck with no choice.
right. Well, either way, you're looking much better for it. And we gotta just take our time.
Better than you guys having to get a bucket and carry me around.
I'm never carrying you.
Remind me to spit you and roast you on a fire.
Even if you were the last person I have to carry, it's not gonna happen. I'll just throw you.
Well. He's back.
Gotta come back.
Sorry about that. Fuck.
Well, you got your 10,000 steps in for the day now.
Right. Hey, anybody know the signs of a broken thumb?
I've
If
broke
it-
my thumb.
If it points in
So-
a direction it doesn't supposed to point, I think you got an issue.
Well, I thought I jammed mine really bad in high school, and I probably broke it. But
Probably a
I just-
hairline fracture.
Yeah. But unless it's super serious, put it in a splint, call it a day. That's
Yep.
all they can
Fair.
do. That's all they can do. That's
Yeah.
what they'll do at the doctor. That's
Yeah.
what I did when I
Right.
broke my middle finger. I didn't go to the doctor. I grabbed 2 nail files and put them on both sides of it.
And wrap it tight.
Pitched it together and then just wrapped her nice. Yeah.
It hurts like hell, but
Fair.
it's all they'll do to it.
That's exactly what they'll do. Yep.
The only other thing that they would do is if it's a really bad break, like when I crush my thumb, they'll put a pin in it, but you have to have a pretty fucked up break for that.
Yeah.
Fair.
If it's only a fracture or then you're good. But if you actually snap it in an incorrect direction, then you might want to worry about it.
Like
Fair.
if you fractured it, you'll probably get like a cast or something.
Not even that. They'll just splint it.
Yeah, they'll just splint it.
I forgot what it was one when I fractured the base of my thumb.
Well, that's the base of your thumb. That's a much worse place.
No, it wasn't like a full on cast. It's like one of those ones that is for your wrist.
Yeah, to help keep the base of your thumb from moving too much.
Like I was able to move it quite well.
Well,
Yeah, like I didn't hear a definite snap or it's not like blatantly pointing the wrong direction. I just ate shit onto a fucking concrete floor trying to carry my dog to put her bitch ass in the kennel.
Oof.
Well, the one thing is if you didn't actually feel a pop in it, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Because most of the time when you break a bone, you'll actually feel something pop inside of it, and it's not a good feeling.
No. You'd have a
Okay.
few more choice 4-letter words for the situation.
Yes.
Right. Okay, thank goodness, because yeah, I was thinking it was either just a jam or just a bad angled fall, but I just wanted to be sure.
Just ice it and
Yeah.
just go from ice to warm every,
Don't play with it too much. Let it rest up a little bit. If it still hurts like hell, like by the end of the session, I'd say probably splint it just to be on the safe side overnight.
Fair.
Yeah.
Lucky for me, that's not my bedtime hand, so I'm okay.
Well, anyways, now that you're back,
sorry to kill the tempo.
you're good. To
Oh.
bring your head back into this, if you're ready, I can give you an idea of what Jezra is doing.
Yes, please.
All right. All I had Jezra do is they filed in him and Sarek and Jezra both did a perception. They kind of scanned the room for all the possible outlets to this cavern, and I obviously indicated them on the map. Did some thinking as to where each one would go. Southeastern one being probably back to the pools, the group guessed. You guys rolled pretty good on the perception. Jezra actually rolled a soft 20. And with her heightened sense, I kind of basically had it to where there is a noticeable draft in this room. I had already indicated. But with her nose, I kind of just made it to where she kind of started noticing the only bit of fresh air that is coming through the room over the smell of putrid decaying flesh is coming from the draft that is coming from the southernmost area, the southernmost entryway. So she had made the indication that that probably goes outside from how much fresh air is trying to just blow in. And so that obviously left you guys with the last two passageways, which you guys were kind of guessing which way to go.
Yeah.
We got north and south. Sarlin's calling south. I quite frankly, I'm middle of the road. It's going to be a shit show no matter which way we go.
Alright.
Just hoping I don't turn into a bucket of goop again.
Well, worst case, we could go south, make sure we have a way out, cleared out if we need to, and then double back in. That's just my first thought.
Works for me. That and less risk of anybody possibly coming back up behind us.
Exactly.
All right. So you guys head down to the southernmost passage.
Yeah.
Arlen leading?
Yeah.
All right. So let's do this. I'm guessing same setup before. I'll quit with the damn pits. That damn encounter's already over. It's no point now.
No stage fatalities for us.
Yeah. All right. So, being that you guys are lined up like so, heading down this passageway, pretty tight corridor as you all file in, and obviously not man-made. It's all natural, so it's a bit rugged, winding in places, but mainly heading directly the same direction. After a while, it starts heading upward at a slow grade before you can see it straighten out again, and there is light coming from outside. You can see it obviously at the light at the end of the tunnel, per se. And as you get there, you do see something move across, darkening the light for a brief moment. Not like right up against it, but like something that was right out, maybe not right outside, but maybe 5 or 10 feet out. You can't tell. Something that darkened the light coming across it as you're approaching it, the end of the tunnel.
Sounds like something that needs a little checkup. before we head back in.
All right. How do you guys proceed to the end of the tunnel? You just continue marching forth? Or
Might as well. We already know what lunatic's going to be busting out a battle axe.
Yep.
as you get close to the end of this tunnel,
Yep.
you do hear, just kind of with your passive perception, oh, are we done? I'm tired of waiting. Nobody's showing up yet. Glass staff told us to be on the lookout for somebody that's supposed to be showing up. Keep a lookout.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you hear from the outside. It's just conversation as you guys approach.
And all I can help but to imagine is Sarlin running out battle axe race. That would be us.
Yeah. So how do you go? You obviously indicate this is probably some more of the ruffians,
Mm-hmm.
but how
And
do you
we
wanna
also
go?
got the clue that of Big Boss is called Glass Staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This is true. As they're just chit chatting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sarlin, you're closest to the action.
Do you sprint out after them?
What does everyone else in the group says?
Looking back to the group, they're all not being very loud. Actively, you guys seem like you're trying to be stealthy. Make stealth checks.
Oh, okay.
At this point, you guys are all just quietly sitting there listening to them talk.
But I get the feeling I rolled the lowest.
Yes, you did.
No, he didn't.
Oh no.
So as you guys are all sitting there quiet, all you hear is a. It's like the squeaky fart from behind you from Kai, as it's everyone's just been super quiet for that moment, and then and he's like,
We all do that slow turn. The fuck?
You.
Yep, just that wordless three-head turn.
all you see is him just do the whole like hands up, like sorry, and you hear from outside. You hear that? Probably that damn eye creature.
Should have left you
I'm
in
gonna
the
make a
town.
roll inside.
Damn thing loves to just come to the edge of the tunnel and fart into the forest.
I knew I should have left you in town.
There is a moment of pausing, and then you hear a set of two of them drawing their blades.
And I would look at Sarlin and go, have fun.
Oh, hell yes!
We're already stuck in the middle of the shit show. Might as well go for it.
Yep.
Can I attempt to use Sarlin as a distraction to stay stealth?
Yeah. So far, they don't know exactly. They know something's in the cave. That's all they know. Something that they need to investigate. And this is all, by the way, going to be theater of the mind because there is no actual map for the entrance of the secret entrance.
Oh.
And normally there's actually not supposed to be ruffians out here, but you guys also had the little problem of last time having no ruffians waiting for you outside of the manor. Instead, they had already been notified. So, as per.
Remind me to, when we find that old man, to blow his ass up.
Yes.
The mayor?
No, the farmer that
Gave
leaked
us
us.
a spam quest.
No,
Oh,
no, not the guy who gave us the quest. That farmer that was in the fucking bar that went and told on us.
Oh,
it was
yeah, fuck
he's
him.
talking about the shady figure. That's right. That basically they seen dart out. Yeah.
Right, we have a snitch and an old saying.
Oh, okay.
Snitches get Eldritch Blast? Alright.
Yes.
They get chopped off and chopped up in little bits and pieces.
Just get eldritches. All right. Now, as you guys continue forward, there is no map. So, yes, I will say this little map here, what we have still is the same marching order as you guys are in the tunnel, per se.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sarlin, if you want to come running out, they're both there. They're both ruffians, both
Yeah.
kind of younger males, both scruffy, wearing kind of traditional leather armors and both the scarlet garb that most of these ruffians have been wearing that kind of goes around their head.
I'm
One
ready.
a little older and more confident than the other. The other seems a bit young for a ruffian and is probably younger adolescent, is taken aback by the furious dwarf that comes running out of the cavern. Roll. They aren't necessarily surprised, so let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Hooray. Ooh.
All right, so I'm gonna put them on the combat tracker. There we go. And somehow they rolled a fucking soft 20. Holy crap.
Well,
So, one being taken aback, he is going to go ahead and have disadvantage this turn because he is frightened. The other one is going to attack with no impediment, blah, 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 blah. So, swing, bada swing. He can only swing once, but he hits you, Sarlin. The more confident one nicks you as he goes and clashes his blade with your great axe's kind of where you would place your hands upon the shaft of the great axe. He strikes in between, trying to take out your fingers, and you parry it, and then he slides it across, and it kind of catches your collarbone.
Wait, why am I at 11?
Why are you 11 years old?
No, hit HP.
Because you still were injured from earlier, and you
Yeah,
didn't
Kai wasn't able to heal you.
Yep, he's not had enough rest yet.
Okay.
That is the end of that guy's turn, and I still need to do one disadvantage to attack. He still swung and hit. Jesus.
Damn.
good lord.
For 6 damage, they surprise you, Sarlin, as you come running out. They both step aside, and one kind of faltering and still manage to strike true. They both take a slice at kind of your sides as they step on each side of you, dodging out as you run out. That's the end of their turn, though. Sarek, your turn, as you watch Sarlin run out and get struck on both sides with blades. 2 short swords.
Well, as far as I can see is I'm going to have to tell a couple people to duck, but I don't have anybody to point it onto, but I do want to use an
combat tracker. If you want to use it that way, you can do it that way.
Where
And
would I find that?
The combat tracker is on the very top right of the program here. You'll see a set of cross swords. There's a little icon for that. Click that, and that'll show everybody in the combat round and their initiative and enemies. And you can also,
And health of allies.
yep. Yeah.
Which one would be closest, or are they basically next to each other?
They're literally only 5 feet apart. Yeah. If relatively speaking, if we want to use this map just for, oops.
All right, so I'm going to yell to Sarlin and Jezra to duck, and I'm going to go for Eldritch Blast against Ruffian number 1. Fucking hell.
All right. Yeah. As you go to let it off, it fizzles out as you feel something interfering nearby. Not like a presence, just the overall atmosphere, the area. So we'll say that natural 1 is obviously something in the presence caused that to fizzle. Or maybe your patron did, you're not sure.
That was my patron. I'm going to kick him in the dick.
Do you move anymore, or is that the end of your turn, I should say?
End of my turn. Nothing really to do after that.
All right, Kai is going to also follow up with you and also try to go for a ranged cantrip. He's going to go ahead and grasp his little necklace pendant there, make a small prayer, and then look out at the ruffian. They're going to go have to make a save. Dex. They fail. As it does not do a bunch of damage, but immediately a bright burning white flame erupts from their shoulder pad there. And as they go to beat it and like pat it out as hard as they can, there's a small burn left there as the pad's kind of now exposing burnt flesh, but otherwise unfazed.
Yeah.
I thought that'd do a little more than that. Jezra's gonna go ahead. It's your turn.
Gotcha. Alrighty. And is there any real way for me to get past Sarlin?
Step over the
She
body.
is-
Really cramped.
So yeah, being that this is theater of the mind, yeah, you guys are at the edge of the tunnel now, and Sarlin has stepped out right on the outside. So yes, you could squeeze behind her hypothetically.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
it would not be rough terrain. She is like technically there is a 5 foot space in between you and her.
Okay. And then you said these guys are like just on the outside of the tunnel? Like just where the opening is?
They're just on the other side of her. And yeah, there's one on her left, one on her right, both in melee distance, and they both have a 5 foot space unoccupied in between them. So the space right in front of Sarlin is empty. The space diagonal left is a ruffian. The space diagonal right in front of Sarlin is a ruffian.
Okay.
So like I said, if we could use this as I'll remove the one that's on Sarlin, or I guess I can't. But anyways, basically the little cubes in front of Sarlin's token there are representation of how they're lined up outside.
Okay. At that rate, just because of the bottlenecking going on, I'm just going to hold my action.
Okay.
Because, yeah, if I don't have a clear look and no real way to get past without putting myself in the wide open area, I'm not about it.
Well,
At least not at the moment.
this map, let me stress this one more time. This is partial theater of the mind because you guys are outside of the cavern. This is the map only shows the entrance of the cavern going to the secret entrance.
Right now, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're out where the actual woods
You're-
turns into the entrance, I don't want to step out from the tunnel.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because there is space behind Sarlin for you to step out if you want.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so you're just waiting. All right. So at that point, the end of your turn, that brings us right back to Sarlin. Let's see here. How many rages do you have left? Do you have two, or you only have one? If that, maybe. Do they come back at the short rest?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, I want
You
to
must
say yes.
finish a long rest.
I
You
should
know,
have.
I think there's only a subclass that gives you short rest.
Yeah. So I think you only have one left.
Yes, for now.
Yep.
Okay, I would like to use it because I just.
All right. So you go ahead and rage. You grit your teeth as you have the white hot pain on both sides, blood running down a bit. You grip your great axe in fury.
Wait, is that an advantage roll or?
You can make an advantage if you strike with reckless, but remember they can attack you as
Okay.
advantage in return if you do that. Otherwise, it's just a straight roll, and you can choose between ruffian 1 or 2 to hit.
So I just do a normal roll then.
Yeah,
Right.
if you just want to do a normal roll, you can do that. That still hits. Smacking ruffian 1 for some damage. Damn. And you do rage damage, don't forget that. And I think at your level that's only like 2, but let's look. Yep, 2. But that adds on. So 11 plus 2, that's 13 damage that you go ahead and do to ruffian 1 as you go ahead and swing out at him.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fucking. Yeah, he is near death already. As the blade lodges into him, there's a bit of blood that spills out from him of his mouth as he looks up at you, kind of immediately shocked that
Yeah.
you almost immediately ended him. It is his turn. He's gonna try to swing back at you,
Mm-hmm.
and he misses. He goes to try to swing the blade, but you push the axe further in, and he. The
Oh,
second guy
great.
comes over and tries to help. Now determined and hits you, but the damage is halved because you are raging for 3 damage. As you're sliced again, but at this point you are unfazed. Do not care that you're raging, and she'll be right back. But that's okay. That's the end of her turn, I presume. Anyway. Standing firm, Sarlin is standing her ground against these 2 ruffians. Do you attemptedly try to shoot at these ruffians as well again, or no?
Yeah, I'll take another shot at them.
Okay.
Duck fuckers. Oh, that fucking box. Really? Being a pain in my ass.
Let's do this.
There we go.
Natural 20. There's a moment of you saying that, and they literally have enough time to kind of be like, what? And they duck down as the blue flame just right over the top of both of their heads, slamming into ruffian 1.
The and for damage.
That should be another. Why didn't that double? Weird. Roll another d10. That is a critical hit. You do extra damage when a critical. So that's 8 damage actually. As this ball of blue flame rockets across down the corridor of this cavern, out the entrance, immediately illuminating, and the guy has enough time to turn and see it. Horrified, he kind of like goes to yell before it slams into his chest. He's dead. That instantly killed that guy,
Feeling back in form.
knocking him off of the great axe from Sarlin, and he just hits the ground. A little bit of blue flame just burning on his stomach. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he's just laying down, no longer moving at all. Kai is just kind of smiling right next to you. Well, that's how you do that.
And you got to feel better at some point.
We'll see if I can do the same thing. All right. He kind of says, might as well give up. I ain't trying to kill you, but, I'll put you down. And he's going to go ahead and do Sacred Flame again. They're going to have to make a dex save. They fail again. D8 on the ruffian. Full damage this time. As all you hear is, not a chance, as a white flame burns up like right in his face. As he like kind of falls back, trying to swat it out.
And me, I would turn to Kai and fist bump him.
There we go. Yeah, he goes and he obliges. Immediately fist bumps back. Whilst doing so, Jezreel, what are you doing? What is Jezreel doing? What the dog doing?
Besides going and chasing the dog.
If you don't know, you are muted.
Yeah.
Sean. Either that.
Hello?
There you go. Now I can hear you.
Sorry about that. No, I've been doing a lot of coughing and hacking since my little impromptu marathon.
As long as the lungs are still in there, I think you're okay.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
When you're ready, it is Jezreel's turn.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry about not catching my mute. But at the rate that this is going right now, it seems like my teammates have this under control. I'm just going to hold my action again.
Okay. Which it is now Sarlin's turn.
No. Ah.
You can make it reckless at the expense of being hit back.
Yes.
Okay.
Better.
Advantage.
Just roll one more time.
Yep.
Don't do an advantage.
Nope.
No, just do one more time, and that will be your advantage.
Yeah, because you've already rolled once, so technically roll one more. There you go. So that was your advantage since that's 2 rolls. And you hit. Recklessly as you swing out in a fury. Oh, you got lucky. He's dead. No, you hit Ruffian 1. That's the wrong one. But let's calculate. 8 to number 2.
Oh, I didn't see. I couldn't see the other one.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. That's still enough. How do you end him there? As the other one has enough time to kind of watch his other ally basically get blasted backward into blue flame.
Basically, I swing my axe at his knee, cuts his legs in half at the knee, and then cuts his head off.
All you hear is a wait.
Well, you might be almost as bloody as I was, but that's one way to put him down.
It's just a turd in the wind.
While the other one is ashes.
If you get that reference, I just did.
Yes.
Venom. You'll see Kai kind of does a small prayer and then kind of returns from it, looking up to the rest of the group. Sarlin, you are looking pretty rough again.
I know.
Very.
That's why I went rage in a reckless attack.
You got any more healing dice?
Let me see.
Nope, she does not.
Uh,
Sorry about not backing you up a little bit better. Just call me crazy, but I didn't feel like being in a very tight space with you, pissed off, swinging that thing around.
it's totally fine.
I'd slap Jez around the back. Well, you're good at ducking.
Years of practice.
Yeah, that'll do that. As you guys are talking, Kai kind of is looking over into the crevasse. Call me crazy, but yeah, he kind of looks sickened, but he still can't break himself to look away. Does that body there, half-eaten body there, look like that cell feller? It must be that wood carver.
What are you talking? I'll walk over and see where he's pointing to.
I'd walk over too.
Yeah, he's just pointing at a spot down here in the crevasse where the fog is parted. There is indeed a gnawed but and exposed bones, but there is a half-eaten body of a corpse of a man, probably middle age, obviously, and obviously from what you guys were told about Veldrendar earlier, it very well matches what you guess. You do know he was killed by them.
And I'd look around to the party and go, well, at least we know how this glass staff fuckhead kept that damn monster under control. Giving him his little snacks and all.
Mm-hmm.
As you all both come back into the room, I'll say Sarek and Jezra looking over the bridge too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like staring out, mortified.
Mm-hmm.
There is. Go ahead and make a perception check. Actually, as you're just kind of taking it in.
Want me to also?
Yeah, you're staring too.
Wait, did I do a perception?
You're barely standing.
At this point, you're just entering the room behind them.
Okay.
Right. We're officially staring so hard that the song "Fortunate Son" just starts fading in.
The smell of decaying flesh is kind of getting to be a little overwhelming for you, Sarek, as you kind of decide to look away. Same for you, Jezra. Just as you are just pushed away, your heightened sense of smell really not doing you any justice here. You do swear you see what looks like a darkened silhouette of something underneath the bridge. As the fog is kind of curling around at the base of this crevasse, the northern bridge, as you're staring across, or at least you were, the fog was kind of moving around a rather rectangular rock.
Monolith, maybe?
Low hanging, not like rectangular facing upward, more like rectangular like on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like crate shaped almost. Definitely rectangular.
From here, it almost looks like a chest.
The question is who wants to go down there and play in it?
Oh. I just look around to the group and then put my finger to the end of my nose.
Kai kind of joins in.
Me, I just shrug, go. Been on too many battlefields. I guess I can go.
As you guys all approach.
Just look at Kai, still got the finger on my nose, like, huh, usually that's more fun.
I look over and go, well, I didn't want to give Starlin too much fun because I know they'd hop down there, but I'm not dragging back up another corpse.
Yeah, it'd probably be better to let Starlin take a bit of a break.
Yeah.
You'd be better to stay in the back from this point on, and Jezra, you could probably be better for point.
Well, you guys are down there looking for a minute. Sarlin, if you want, I can check your injuries while we have a second.
Yes, please.
If only we had ourselves a Hell's Potion. That's why we need to. I'm fixing to head back to Waterdeep after this.
I'd look over at Kai and go,
Got a long journey ahead of me, but
I'm beginning to wonder about that certain red potion that was in that bag.
Oh.
Might not know potions very well, but that color rings a bit of truth.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, not sure if I'm able to do any points of healing or whatnot, but yeah, I just definitely like to be able to, treat her, wipe cuts clean, kind of bandage up what all possible.
let's see.
Because yeah, I don't have any proper forms of healing or whatnot, so I'm just doing like field dressing.
Jezra is proficient. You do have that, and you don't have any sort of magical healing. But I will say, with the base amount of healing knowledge you know and what you have, I'll say we can use your proficiency. Where is it? Right there, medicine. We'll say the +4 that you get for medicine. That's what she gets as health.
Oh, sweet.
So
I'd look back at Kai and go, it's intriguing, but since I really don't want a chance not having Sarlin come back with us and being one down, probably not best to try it.
So how you want to go about figuring out what that is? As Kai is following you.
I think you said it was what, like 10 feet deep or 15 feet, something like that?
By the way, that you've seen that over here. And then the crevasse, is 20 feet deep.
20 feet.
But its rough walls are easily climbed.
Okay.
So it grades at such a way that if you intentionally were to go at it and just kind of take your time going down, it's not, you're not going to fall forward and fall in. It's more of if you're unaware that there's a crevasse there or blind, you might fall in.
Okay. I'd look at Kai and go, well, I could climb down there, but I want you to keep an eye out. We've already run into one nasty thing in here. Who knows what other nasty things are crawling around in this place. You see something move, you yell.
Sounds good. I'll let you know. At this point, he's also going to see. Add a light. He's gonna cast the light spell.
Okay.
As you see him kind of wielding his mace, he holds it up and it glows brightly, a bright white, almost white enough to the point where it's hard to look directly at, like the sun. And as he does that, he just kind of gives you a nod and is now scanning the area for you.
And as I climb over the edge and start working my way down, I'd look at him and go, praise the sun.
Why are we praising the sun?
Please tell me I'm not the only one who gets that one.
Oh, I wish I was on video for the facepalm I just did.
Taste the sun.
Like you ever been so offended by a pun you just had to go sit by a campfire for 12 hours?
The thing is I do keep zoning out, so.
Sarek, as you go ahead and descend down into the crevasse, the fog at the very base still there curls about your feet. It feels. The only thing you feel from the fog is kind of like a slight cold, but otherwise nothing happens. It is a bit unsettling as the entirety of the crevasse is littered with corpses. So all different, levels of not deterioration of decay, all different kinds of levels of decay. Some bones here that completely stripped and eaten, some still like the most recent obviously is the one he pointed out of Feldrendar here. As you obviously see that over there, you kind of make your way past a little bit of corpses and find your way over to what you find easily noticeable with your dark vision now, a chest. There is
Oh,
basically kind of set right underneath where if you weren't really paying attention, it's just kind of deliberately underneath the bridge at the base of the crevasse, at the base and center of the crevasse.
I'm sorry about what I just did.
And yeah. How do you approach it? Do you try to open it?
I want to, let's see, investigation to make sure it's not trapped or anything.
Okay, go ahead. Make an investigation. All right. You're welcome, buddy. I love you.
Upon seeing him check for traps, I'll just like give him the little like hiccup thumbs up.
You do notice no sort of trapping, and the chest is not locked. It is a bit worn. With an 18 investigation, you do find that the chest seems to be, like I said, a bit worn and set in place. It probably has not been moved for a long while. Yeah, so you get the indication that maybe the creature was using this. You get basically maybe a little bit of a kind of like a little bit of where this creature might have been leaving claw marks or something on it to open it occasionally every now and then. But other than that, you find it's not trapped, it's not locked. Do you open it?
Might as well.
All right, you kind of kick her open. They'll link kick open chest. Not really, but you do find as you open it, it is pretty full. Immediately, your eyes find a number of silver, quite a bit, a pile of silver, gold, amongst the pieces. There is also 5 gems. They're of like a there is light, so you can tell that it's like a red or orange. And there is 2 more of these little potions that are red. and a scroll that is binded up nicely, just neatly set right next to it.
Uh,
And right on top, obviously, the one thing that immediately catches your eye beyond all of the kind of nice sparkling treasure, there is a scabbard and a silver chase scabbard right on top, basically just sheathed nicely. Uh, so basically a nice long sword that is set right upon the top of all this treasure.
I would turn around and yell up to the rest of the group that there's some treasures in here. And then I would pick up the scroll and I would check that out because I really wouldn't want to go too farther and hope that maybe it'll explain these potions that we've been finding.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
1 second. Okay, Google, stop. Fucking hell.
Gotta love when the assistant just decides to chip in out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you go ahead and start to open the scroll, you immediately recognize that this is a scroll for spell casting. It's a certain spell. With a 10, you don't recognize exactly what spell, but you know that this is used to cast a certain spell that has obviously been imbued to this scroll.
I'm not.
The 10 Arcana, though, you do, upon seeing these red potions again, jogs your memory from the last time you were in Neverwinter. And you remember definitively seeing in one of the shops that you were there kind of restocking for your mercenary supplies that they did have fresh on stock new health or healing potions, as they're called. They're a little more, they're still rare, but they're a little more easier to come by as more alchemists are kind of taking it to the field and per se. And yeah, here you are. So I will say you just have that moment of eureka as you just kind of ding. Oh yeah, that last potion I got, and these two are actually probably potions of healing.
And then I would turn up and yell to Silent, hey, you like strawberries?
It's my favorite fruit.
Drink that red shit we found earlier.
Oh, great.
Fucking do it.
Is it poison?
Just fucking do it.
Fine.
There's a moment of doubt, and then you obviously, I'm guessing, relinquish. If you really think he's lying, you can make an insight check. But otherwise, yeah. 17. 18.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Sarek is being honest, if not a little annoyed with you. Seems he just wants you to drink it for to help you.
Okay.
As you fish it out, you find the little potion bottle still has the little flecks of red that kind of glow with movement as you shake or go to shake it or move it in your hand. So you uncork it and go to take a drink. It's very, very sweet. Before immediately drinking it down, there's a warmth that resonates all throughout your body. And you feel and watch as all of your bruises and nicks begin to basically disappear, and all your cuts and lacerations begin to start sealing, seemingly. You drink one, so that gives you. Go ahead and actually do the actual dice roll for how much health you get back.
Where?
I'm doing that right now.
Upon seeing her start to drink that, I'm just gonna turn back to Kai, be like, "That reminds me, we need to make sure to get a couple of pints of Ruby Saga when we get back to Waterdeep."
Hey, that you're damn right. It's been a while. 7. All right, so you gain that whole bottle gives you 7 HP back.
Okay.
Oh, with the 4 that got earlier, you're doing a hell of a lot better than what you were.
You got 2 more now, and yeah, you just drank up all of that. So
The bandages I put on just get absorbed through osmosis.
Yep.
also, who is obviously taking what? Or actually, it will indicate how you guys do that, unless you're actually just gonna funnel all this gold and silver in your bags and whatnot.
I would have Jezra come down and give me a hand to help bring it all up, and then we can divide it out from there.
All right, and it
I
takes,
can do that.
but it's doable. Like I said, the sides are not steep enough. That makes it impossible. You guys have to chest up onto the sides right next to. We'll say it's right here now.
On my way to help, as I'm walking by Kai, I'll give him a little slap on the ass.
He's just like taking it back from him as he kind of like does the shoulder shrug, almost like easy.
Just turn and wink and keep walking.
Folks, welcome to Japan.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Tony, I can speak Japanese.
all right, Jezra. Side of that, what kind of treasure? As he says that, he kind of looks. Well, by the Dawn Father, that's a lot. Is anyone here proficient with history?
Let me see.
Let's see. I can actually use.
No.
Right here.
Not me.
Does no mean yes in your vocabulary?
No means no.
Yes.
Well, in the real world, I do have a decent history knowledge. I always love learning history, but in the game, no,
Only-
I'm a bit of an idiot.
Damn, and the only guy who actually
I'm a bit of
Well,
a derp.
what's the DC for it? The DC is for. Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Shit.
So Kai does kind of look the blade over, kind of picks it up, looks it up and down, holding it, still kind of keeping it sheathed.
Just at a glance, just perceptively, how finely made does it seem? Like, does it seem ornate, practical? You know, just like the defining features of it.
Immediately looking on it, it looks pretty well made and ornate in that it is silver chased. So I mean, it is it basically still shimmers, and like with the fact that yeah, because he's actually casting light right now. With Kai having a light in hand, even though this was coming out of like this ruddy chest,
Yep.
the silver on the casing of this blade still
Mhm.
shines. It is still like it's polished.
Mhm.
And in that, this long sword, it looks rather nice. As he looks it up and down, he reads on this. You kind of see him mouth something, but kind of turns it over. All right.
I'd raise an eyebrow and look at him and go, anything of
don't know.
interest?
I don't know a whole lot about exactly who, per se, wielded this blade, but I can tell that this was crafted for a knight, most likely of the local area. It says Talon here. It's a rather nice blade. Fine craftsmanship, as he says that he pulls it, and it has that kind of moment like Lord of the Rings when they pull out the elven blade and it's just sharp enough that has a hum to it for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Sheathes it again.
Careful with that thing. Like you said, we don't know a whole lot about it, and I don't want you getting yourself hurt or cursed or something.
Should I hang on to it?
Well,
I'd look at Silent and go, probably not the best idea since you love to throw things.
I was actually going to recommend you, Sarek, unless you deem Sarlin more dangerous with it. But
I can hold on to it for now.
I think it's only fitting. I'm not much of a sword user, and neither is Jezra. Or at least
I'll just like do like the hold up, bare hands, close them up, flash out freaking darts.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, I think she does have a short sword, but that's it.
Haven't used it.
Yeah, exactly. And she's not very, yeah, I made it to where she doesn't really use it that much. In that, you guys divide up the treasure. I would say you probably don't really count it, but there is easily quite a bit of silver and quite a bit of gold, over 100 pieces each. There is 5 gems that you guys can divide up. And then, yeah,
Oh, machete?
malachite.
Oh.
Okay, there it goes. It actually tells me now. Yeah, so
We just pulled Danny Trejo out of the box.
so it's actually, yes, Danny Trejo. Yeah, so they're actually small green. They're very small and they're green colored, not jade. They're more of like darker green. Okay.
And I would hold up the scroll and go, this is some sort of spell. Don't know what it's for, but definitely need to be careful with it.
So I'll put the scroll in your inventory.
Yeah.
And then actually if I do this, if I delete that, and if I just put it in the group's inventory. There we go. Parcel. Oop. God damn it. I gotta re-add it and divide.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
do that while we're playing. But anyways, so you guys are still here at your own devices in the cave. So how do you want to? Obviously, you just run the box free of its treasure and put it in the in your bags. So how you obviously know there are 2 different pathways you haven't explored yet.
Yes.
All right, let's get rid of that. 37.
I'd look around to the others and go, up or down, take your pick.
Let's go up.
Calculator.
I guess up is the way.
All right, you guys go ahead and head upward. Remember, you guys can move your tokens.
Yes. Hold on.
Minus 37 equals, there we go. There should be 169. Boom. Boom. There is a wall there. Yep. Kyle, just follow appropriately.
I was just trying to get my token up to roughly in the area. I would look at Jezra and say, even though Sarlin is doing better, should still be up front for now.
No argument here. Just give Sarlin a little look over.
There you go.
Mainly looking where I knew she was most heavily injured.
Yeah.
There we go. I
Mostly
added
the
all that
face.
stuff. Including the blade, if you so choose to use it.
What the fuck?
Now, removing pointers. And apparently Jezra just deleted herself, but it's okay, I can fix that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, I just went to move my token, and it's like, well, I'm just bamfed out of existence.
Yeah, it's alright.
I'll show up in the Monday game next week.
You're on, Cherry, bye. Alright, so you're back on the map. Now, lining up as you guys go down the hall. Sarlin, you're obviously feeling a little bit better. How do you guys want to, what marching order are we guys going for as you guys go down this pathway?
I'd
I'll
say,
be taking point.
yeah, I'd say Jezra up front. Sarlin can come behind. That way they're in the middle, but still close to the front in case shit goes down. I can take up the rear and let Kai go in front of me.
Okay. Fix that glitch there. There we go. There we go. So, as it is, as you guys file in, make this easier. There we go. Jezra, you find yourself coming down a flight of stairs and then heading down a man-made stone hallway, obviously. And you find that there are two doors at the end, both closed, that you're coming up on.
I'd like to put my ear to each door for a moment, see if I hear any signs from either side.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check.
Gotcha. There we go.
God damn, 21. All right, sorry, I had to grab a drink. Anyways, I'm back.
Yeah, you're fine.
With a 21, you listen through both doors. To the north, you listen through that door first, and you don't really hear anything. It's pretty quiet. The southern door actually catches your attention from a distance as you hear a gotcha. As you listen through.
Yeah, I'll listen more intently to that one.
Yeah, you listen through. You hear kind of like a kind of knocking of a table. Some you actually hear some what sounds like something kind of being set down a bit abruptly before you immediately hear with a 21 perception somebody and belch loudly. It sounds like some merriment going on, and
What the hell is happening?
before another individual going, all right, your hand, deal it.
Oh, is there some gambling going on in there?
Yes, there is. It sounds like a card
So
game
after,
is being played behind the door.
okay. So after that, I'll go back up to the rest of the group there, let them know, like, the door on our right seems to not have anything going on. The door to our left, I hear at least 2 men in there playing cards. But with a,
I'd look
with a
at
game of
Jezra and
cards,
go,
I'm guessing there's at least 2 more.
I want to join in. I got my buy-in.
I'd go, well, if we knock on the door politely, mainly Sarlin's form of knocking, you think they'll deal us in?
Yeah, you got your buy-ins? Everyone got their buy-ins?
Well, and just hear me out here. What if instead of letting us buy in, they take note of the fact that we're 4 strangers covered in numbers of blood and all toting weapons?
Then we'll buy in the old-fashioned way, with blades and explosions.
Yep.
You guys are talking. You hear another that's enough. Fuck you. We're playing a different game this time. It's time for knuckle bones this time. Well, I ain't playing knuckle. You just hear them kind of shouting, and it kind of goes back into a lull as it's like drunk people get excited and everybody gets really loud for a moment, and then it kind of goes back to a lull. You kind of to kind of just notice that, let that out. Yes, you kind of get to notice that there is some belligerence coming from behind the door. It seems like there is a lot of noise for no reason.
Wait, what level of belligerence? Is it to the point in the night where the song Pontoon is playing on repeat?
Almost.
And I'd look around to the group and go, well, should we let them have all the fun?
No, let's go in.
Okay.
All right, you guys head in.
Personally, I say we check the quieter room first. We know there's action down that way.
True.
There was a wild monkey with the fucking rattling box. I don't even know what the hell you want to call it.
What do you got there, buddy? A knife!
As you are standing there with each door closed, you still hear commotion. All right. Look, stop. All right. You hear kind of warbling over the people trying to talk. All right, look, shut up. Look, you ever played Knuckle Bones before? Look, all right, look. I'm going to throw it up, and you got to grab as many of these as you can before the ball hits the table. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. So you just hear that, like, there's no break, and them just kind of enjoying the noise behind the door on the southern end. Did you guys proceed through the northern door?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd recommend it.
Jezra, as you try the door, it's locked.
Okay. I don't have any lockpicking tools, do I?
Let's see.
There's Sarlin's
I don't
fat
know.
foot.
I got a tinker box. I don't know what's in it.
Tinderbox. That's for starting fires.
Oh,
That's about probably what Sarlin would say anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, like halfway into that sentence, it's like, I should have said that in character.
No, in a way it was.
Yeah, I would just say that wasn't character. Is Kai's just like, what? Behind, like, almost face palming. All right.
I can use my foot then.
And then I would try to stop immediately. You do that, we're going to have to deal with them. So,
Right.
since that door is locked, we might as well deal with them now. Deal with the locked door after.
Yeah.
He makes a good point. As soon as we open one, we're going to be dealing with both, it looks like.
Yep. Might as well go deal with the one where we already know there's idiots there.
Yeah, I'll use my foot.
Yeah, I'll just go, like... I'll stand in the space here, but I'll just, like, stand up against the wall, just, like, gesturing for Sarlin to kick it. He's like, after you.
Sarlin, our official group door opener.
Basically. Okay. Let me know when.
All right. So, Sarlin's kicking in or Jezra?
Sarlin.
All right.
Yeah, if you want, I'll trade spaces really quick for the sake of tiles.
Yep. Oop. Move you over there. Move you over here. Move you over here. Boom. And now, yeah, go ahead and Sarlin, make an athletics check.
Yep, I was ready. No!
Ooh!
As Sarlin, you kick the door. It bends and comes back with a loud poof. as you hear a clanking of something hitting the floor like coins, and then the fuck was that? Ugh, shit! Get up! And as you hear some people kind of like chairs, like being pushed across the floor, and now people trying to like stand up.
Shit. Do we have a second to react as well?
Yeah, they're not like immediately running to the door just yet. It sounds like, but they're gonna be here any moment.
Okay.
You're shifting towards the door. What are you guys doing?
Well, Starlin, you're right there.
What do you guys want to do?
Might as well go in and say hi.
The door at this point, yeah, it's like since
Have
you
your
didn't do anything, the door
Okay.
opens.
One thing. Everyone have their money ready.
I'll get right on that. As I start pulling out darts.
Hey, not just the darts. You gotta have both.
All right, as you open the door,
Oh god, they're all drunk.
you immediately notice immediately the one that opens it is kind of a bitter, barrel-bodied, fatter male, human male. Kept hair, wearing the same leather attire the ruffians have been wearing, and he looks up. You see through his kind of glossy eyes as he exhales. The smell of ale is on his breath.
We're here to join in.
He looks you up and down.
We got money.
What? He's kind of thinking for a moment. Make a deception check with disadvantage, because he's really looking you up and down, and he's kind of like taken aback.
With an advantage.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
You have nothing prompting. And actually, yeah, I was say technically you're lying, so it's deception with disadvantage.
Fuck. Oh.
4. Okay. As he takes a moment to kind of swallow down hard and looks over, you watch it wash over him as he kind of wait a minute, you ain't no recruits for the ruffians. These are the fucking adventures you're supposed to be looking out for. As you hear another person get up from the other side of the table.
Can I try to go hide in a corner?
Well, then kill their asses. As you see a half orc kind of getting up from the other side of the table.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Hooray!
Why is it the asshole in the back who gets the high rolls?
Right? Like, well, that escalated quickly.
All right, so ironically, with you getting the highest roll, you are first.
And I'm going to stand here with a thumb up my ass because there's nothing I can do.
Right. Kai is going to, noticing he's also kind of in the same predicament.
Also, stick a thumb in Sarek's ass.
He can't cast that spell. So he's going to cast. Yeah.
He can't cast that spell.
Now, anyways.
I didn't know Wizards of the Coast added that one.
It's in Xanathars. All right. Anyway. Side note of that goddamn joke. He's gonna quit casting light and he's gonna cast guidance on Jezra.
You know, I deserve that to some capacity. But I'm not apologizing because I feel like my commentary game has been on point today.
Yes.
God damn it. All right, so
God.
with that,
Do I need to make a save or does he need to make a roll to hit?
no, it's guidance. You're just guided.
Oh, okay.
Kai is, and
I was misinterpreting whose turn it was, but
You're right. That was the end of Kai's turn. He was just giving you a palm on your, basically on your shoulder, and he
Pat
cast
on the back.
guidance. Yep. And Jezra, your turn.
alrighty. Would it be possible for me to slip past Sarlin to get into the room here? Like
It's-
right in front of number 4 here?
I'd say it's rough terrain. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thankfully I'm not going to be moving far, so I don't mind having it all be doubled. Oh, it's not
Yeah.
letting me move. It's just doing the planned movement.
Yeah, I know it's being retarded. Calm down, computer. Why are you? Okay, because you're being dumb. Wow, it won't even get rid of that. There it goes. It was like no, no, no. There we go. Anyways,
There we go. Oh
So-
boy.
solve that issue real quick. Now, as you come weaving in, they immediately kind of focus on you, and Sarlin and Jezra. Amongst the 4 ruffians here, you basically see that amongst the room here, there's just several worn tables, chairs are scattered, one bench is drawn up against the walls. Basically, this whole area has just been set up for a party room, and the 4 ruffians are basically just watching you over the top of this stack of coins and trinkets that are heaped on the table there.
More shiny stuff.
All trying to get their blades and be focused to fight. What do you do?
Alrighty.
Technically, you think all these guys would be at a disadvantage because they're all drunk.
This is gonna be fun.
We're gonna be in a Jackie Chan movie.
I will use the hand that I'm not currently holding darts in, and I will slash out with a claw attack at number 4.
Okay.
All right, make an attack.
Natural fucking 20.
Nice.
Take
Really.
back as you just randomly, the cat person appears in the room before.
And I'll even do my damage roll first, so I make sure I get the crit roll on it. Boom.
9 damage.
Yeah, I will slash out at him, and then I want to do like a little pivot backspin, and then the hand that I'm holding darts in, I want to slap the darts into the side of the other guy's head, into number 1's head. I just want to like put him into his cheek.
Oh. So you slash out against the fat guy. He kind of clutches his face. Oh!
As I said, a Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, make your another attack roll to hit.
A taco
Right.
roll?
How you gonna give me a tabaxi monk and not expect me to be a badass martial artist?
Here goes.
Oh boy.
Damn, it still hits. Do
Yeah,
it.
I will just do 1 set of damage, but I'm gonna mark off 2 darts. I want to have 2 of them just left in the side of his face there.
That's for flavor, sure. As you go,
Yeah.
he goes in immediately. "Ah! clutching his face, just stumbling backward now. As that happens, it is their turn.
Just that movie moment when literally anybody gets stabbed with a fork.
And they're all gonna swing at these two are gonna swing at you. Wow, even with disadvantage, he still hit you. I guess he was not happy about being stabbed in the cheek. Does he immediately
If
kind
he
of-
was happy with it, then I'd start having to question his search history.
The other guy misses though. As the one that you raked across the face is still kind of like running his hands up and down his face. Ah, ah, ah. The one that you obviously put a dart in his cheek stumbles backward, grabs this blade and runs it right back at you, and cuts your arm as you're pulling back from your previous strike. So in that he does only
I'll hiss at him.
you take five damage from that. The other ones get up and the half orc begins to walk over. He's not going to immediately talk or attack yet. He's just waiting. And this guy's also going to try to make his way around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go. Skug is kind of just sitting there with a sinister smile, watching like he's obviously the one running the show. And this guy is also, he can still swing. Disadvantage. No, I figured it didn't hit. All right, that's the end of their turn. Being inebriated is not helping these guys at all. As they immediately are reacting as quick as they can, but with a bit of a clumsy haste, knocking coins off the table, almost tripping over themselves, swinging erratically, and it kind of just wildly trying to strike you. And it's only one got lucky; the rest are just kind of making fools of themselves, to put it briefly. And Skug is kind of at first having a bit of a confident smile as he walks up, sizing up his opponent, but also now you can tell at the end of their turn he's getting annoyed with his compatriots' idiocy. Sarlin, your turn.
Okay. Actions. I'm going to.
Just give it up. We already been told you're here just to fuck shit up. I'm just getting paid to make sure you get your adventures aren't around here.
Just turn to whoever's saying that and be like, quite the contrary, actually. We're here to unfuck everything you've ever touched.
As you say that,
And then Sarlin walks in and fucks his shit up.
Yeah, you say that. And a bit of crimson is.
I do what I do best.
Splits
Fuck
open
shit
his
up.
eyes, just now opening his eyes to find a great axe driven right into his chest.
I would suggest, Sarlin, if there is room to move into the door so that me and Kai can move up and join you guys.
I don't think. Honestly, there's no room.
I mean, you could stand on top of the dead guy, but that's about the only thing I could think without provoking
hell no.
opportunities.
I'm covered in guts. I don't want to be covered in more guts.
You're already covered in blood.
It was your blood first.
So, what do you stay here or do you move in?
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. Sarek's turn.
And I'm gonna continue to stand here with a thumb up my ass since I can't do anything.
You're there to make sure no one comes up our rear.
I don't want to know what you do on the weekend.
Kai will come over and cast guidance on you. That's it. His turn. Jezra. Come here,
Yeah, I'll
little
just
kitty. Hold still.
I can do the first part. And I'll slash out at him. And who was the one who said that?
The half orc, so the one directly to your right.
Oh, okay.
The one that we really, really want to kill.
Well, I'm working on it. And I will also expend my last key point to another flurry of blows. And I will do one strike on each of the other two as well.
All right.
I'll say right now, I'm starting to feel like we're in that sword shootout scene in Hot Fuzz.
Oh God!
Right now, I'm just here in the back going, shame.
Shame.
All you hear is just a bunch of like commotion as everything's being knocked around, and then you just literally hear this basically brawl in the other room.
And desperately wishing I could join in.
Yeah, every single one of those hit.
It's like window shopping in Amsterdam. It's just like, oh, that looks fun. And I did manage to hit all fucking three of them.
Yes,
I
you
imagine that's my good luck used up for the day.
He didn't
You're gonna have to break out that one D20 again.
Oh God.
Not the cursed one, the other one.
As they all
Okay.
are the wear, but none have gone down yet. All taking various punches and claws to the face, or wherever.
Yeah, and can I even do like all three at once? Just like claw out at two of the guys with my hands and kick the third guy.
Oh yeah, I imagine it's kind of very much like them being a bit drunk. It's like the Three Stooges, like the two being the dumber ones, and then obviously the half orc trying to keep them reined in and being in charge, but also still buzzed.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's about all I can do.
At that being the end of your turn, it is their turn, and they're going to all attack you at disadvantage. Actually, one is going to try to grapple you.
So athletics or acrobatics, correct?
Yep.
He really, really wants a hug.
Yeah, that did not work. He got a 5. So unless you,
Yeah.
yeah, as he goes to grab you, you just do like a backwards elbow.
Yeah. Like even if I would have got a nat 1, I'd baseline at 7.
Poor bastard. Well, that being said, that guy, while he does that, his ally. Oh no, he has to roll again because it's disadvantage. Roll again.
Mhm.
Do you hit? Yes, he does. 17 plus 4, so that would have hit. And while that happens, Skug is also gonna try to hit. Disadvantage. Let's actually hit it this time. Nope. It's only one guy got you.
Hey, I'll take that.
4 damage as you get sliced from the side from this guy here, Ruffian 2, while Skug is also trying to attack you. Unable to actually make purchase. Come on! Why
Okay.
don't you die already? As they're just gonna keep
Are they
attacking.
They're both alive, right?
All 3 of them are still alive, trying to attack Jezra, who is fending off pretty well. Still taking damage here and there, barely, but she's fending off 3 combatants by herself so far.
Can the body can I move the body out of the way and then attack?
Yeah.
No, dragging it would be your action.
You
Okay.
can, yeah. I mean, if you move the body, it is actually an action.
Oh,
But if you want to, you can step over it. It is
Yeah.
just rough. It is rough terrain to stand over and move over a body.
yeah, I want to step over it.
Okay, because then you standing here, that's 10 feet of movement.
Yes. So I'm going to.
Hit.
And then.
Right before he even says, he's just like, "Tell us, kill it." The guy on his right kind of looks like panicked to the left, watching him get struck down. At this point, he's kind of looking a little wide-eyed, debating his decision. Do you move or you stay there, Sarlin? You can move over the other body if you want.
Yeah, I want to. I want to basically be like we're surrounding them.
Okay. 20. You can move to there if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. There you
Alright,
go.
oh, no.
It's Eric's turn.
All right. I
You can
want
either
to.
squeeze around him, or you can wait to go after Kai. It's up to you.
I want to squeeze around Kai.
Okay. You know the deal. It's just
Yep.
10 feet to go through him.
That's 20. So 25 of my feet is used. And then it would be another 5 because I want to squeeze in right behind Jezra, right around the corner behind him.
Okay. Just like that.
Yep. That way that way Kai can at least get up to the doorway and see what the hell's going on.
Right.
And so
You enter to find the body laid out there before you of a ruffian, and obviously Jezra and Sarlin holding their ground.
And I'm going to cast my Eldritch Blast. Which one is the half orc? 3 or 2?
3.
3.
Just hand over the map already.
Jezra, duck. Fuck.
As you duck, so does he. Hearing you say that, you shoot the wall.
Pretty soon, Jezra's just gonna start doing it by instinct. That fucker's
Right.
behind me. I'm staying low.
Yeah, and actually, like playing into that, I'll just like kind of look over my shoulder, be like, maybe we should find a different cue for that.
Yeah.
As you say that, Kai is gonna look over his shoulder. The only guy he can see, he's gonna cast Sacred Flame. Who misses? Who fails?
Ooh, miserably.
Yep. He takes 5 radiant damage as a blast of white flame erupts from his back, right where his nape is on his neck, as he falls forward almost. Ugh! Panicked now. Jezra's turn.
Alrighty. So, where that guy did that last bit of damage, the stuff that put me into the heavy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep one hand, just like putting pressure on that spot, and then I'll just lash out with another claw at the half orc.
$17. Yeah, that hits.
Damn.
Colliding with him. Yeah, immediately as he goes to try to get another cheap shot at you with his short sword, he lunges in and you immediately kind of sidestep it and also swipe right across his neck. It's not deep enough to actually cut his throat out, but it immediately starts bleeding as he kind of panicked, goes to clutch his throat. It is their turn, I presume.
Yep. Because after that, I'll just be like staring him down with the slick cat eyes.
And at that point, They kind of give each other a look. This is where you fight to the end. It is what the half orc says to the other one. And that one swings first, kind of a bit panicked, towards Sarlin. And yeah, collides with their great axe and immediately ping falls to the side of him. Very kind of faltered. Like this.
I have a question.
And that's at disadvantage, but he still misses.
After this fight, can we stop there?
Yeah, that's the plan. We're aiming for 6 o'clock, and
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
6 o'clock my time. Anyways, yeah, you get the point. We're 10 minutes off.
Yeah, I know.
But anyways, they fail. Sarlin, your turn.
All right. So I want to get up on this table that's next to me. That's an athletic check.
Yes, although it's Sarlin first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
You're okay. I'm just trying to be
Flat-brained.
You're okay.
Oh!
Natural 1. As you swing your great axe, your palms being a bit clammy, it slips from your grip and goes right past him.
You shouldn't have asked for the game to be over. It looks like your character got the memo.
Well, the thing is, I need to talk to my family because I got fucked over with the bank, so I need to talk to them.
Oh.
No worries.
They're
Fair
gonna go
enough.
rob it.
Yeah.
So Sarlin, you just whipped your axe behind him. Sarek, what do? You want to get up on the table?
Yep.
That would be athletics to hop onto the table, yes. Okay, I'll say with that doesn't take up your action. You're able to just vault up there.
That way they don't have to duck when I start spewing fire again.
Okay. And I'll say with the height of the table, how tall you are and how well you rolled, that will only count as your movement, so you can still cast the spell if you want.
Okay. And I'm gonna aim for the orc again, just because I don't like his face.
Damn, that hit
Fuck.
for a 1 as it grazes him.
Damn it, because I really wanted to get it off a witty one-liner of "this is for being ugly."
As it rockets towards his face, he ducks again. This time it catches the top of his head, burning off some of the hair. He pats it and rips off the scarlet kind of garb that he has on the top of his head. That is the end of that. Kai's turn. He's gonna squeeze in.
I figured that'd be a good idea so Kai could get in and we avoid situations again.
Right. Sacred Flame.
Yeah, buddy. Hey.
Ignites him. Burn with the fury of the sun. Rest in peace. All right. And then I'm trying to hurry. That's the end of him. Jezra's turn.
I'll just lash out at the dude again.
At the last dude. It's the half orc.
Oh. It was almost a natural 20.
I seen that.
Mother. Yeah.
As he goes to try to stab you through the stomach, you immediately basically knock it sideways with the backside of your forearm, with the where you'd have a van brace. Knock it sideways and then come back around and claw out the rest of his throat.
Down, kitty.
I'll do that, and then I'll just like lean up against the wall and just like sink down.
As he kind of falls back to the barrels behind him. All right.
And that be that.
Mm-hmm.
With that, you amongst the chaos of all of these belligerent ruffians, you took them out. Most of them before they could even wince or cry for mercy in their last moments of realization that they were not going to win this fight.
Mm-hmm.
You now stand in a bit of a bloodied room, but otherwise the table is still covered in cards. And to end the session, there is more copper, silver, electrum, and gold pieces all over the table here. And there is a
And one lunatic standing on top of it.
yeah, and you are, and so with you standing on it, I will say some of the treasure just kind of scattered to the floor. But I
Get
mean,
off the table.
stone flagstone. It's like flagstone floor, so I mean, it's just gonna go all over. It's not gonna disappear.
Fuck you, Shorty.
Get off the table. I want to. We need to take a rest, and we're gonna be playing some cards. We're gonna be gambling.
Can't take you anywhere near an ale house.